seems like this just showed up in my refrigerator. That's because it did. What's up everybody? This is my review of the Canon RF 35mm 1.8 lens, and right off the bat, I gotta say, this lens rocks. It's so good that I would venture to say that this is one of the must-have lenses for your RF system camera. It's freaking great. As always, thanks again to Canon for sending me over this lens to test out. And this is a lens that I definitely want to get and put it in my bag, keep it forever. I may be a little bit biased because I have the old 35mm f2, but the differences between these two are actually pretty big. The main thing I love about the new lens, focus speed, macro, the optics are better, the stabilizer's better, has a customizable focus ring on it, and one of the best features of this new lens is the fact that it's so quiet. Let's do a little sound test, shall we? Ooh, it's like a dream within a dream within a dream. The microphone that I use for all my vlogging is a microphone that sits on the top of my camera. It's a Rode Video Micro. This is what it looks like. It's a cute little microphone. It's cheap. It's not the greatest microphone in the world. But one thing I do notice when I'm using the old 35mm is how loud this thing is. I pick up every single little click this thing makes. This is what the new 35mm sounds like as it tracks my face. Ready? Now let's swap. And with some freaking magic, we're on the other lens now. This is the EF f2 35mm, the old lens, and this is what it sounds like as it tracks my face. Ready? Yeah, pretty obnoxious, right? I don't need to break down the specs for this thing. You can look that up. You can find that in another video. What I'm going to talk about is how this lens performs, if it's worth it for the price, and if it makes sense for my kit. I got to play around with this 35mm alongside the 50mm for the past week. $2,000 lens versus a $450 lens. And I always went back to the $450 lens. What you guys always hear me talking about is finding some sort of lens that you can use in any situation, and I believe that this one is that. It's also only $450. Now compare that to the other lenses that I've been taking a look at that are well over $2,000. I think this lens is a steal. It's got image stabilization, which the 50mm doesn't. So you can use this thing for video, you can use it for on-the-fly photography and not worry about any jumbled photos. Even in low-light situations, this lens works like a dream. The one thing I don't like about the lens, it doesn't feel as premium as the Canon lenses that have the red ring on it, doesn't have the weight. It also has this tiny little lens in the front, which makes it look kind of like a toy. But that's just an aesthetic thing, and I can get over that, to be honest. If you're looking for the best lens for the money that you can buy for your RF system right now, this one's probably it. It's fast, it's got a focus ring, it's updated technology, it's quiet, it's got image stabilization, and it's not gonna take literally all your money to do all of those things for you. I've been waiting to find a lens that I could actually recommend to you guys, and this one's the first one. So, welcome. And I mean, who doesn't love a good tasty bokeh? And that's all I have to say. It's amazing. If you like this video, please comment, like, share, you know, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna go drink more coffee and see if there's anything else in my refrigerator. Bye. There wasn't. Why so close, Andrew? The answer is because I can.